Kansas City. It's your boy Bishop. You guys are tuning into another episode of This is KC Sports, but not just any old episode. Nah, this is a special episode because today we turn 50, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 50th episode of This is KC Sports, brought to you by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Man, it feels good. It feels good to be on the right side of winning. All right. Look, we had first off, I hope everyone had a spectacular Easter Sunday. I don't know about y'all, but I do not remember Easter being in March at all. Sorry for the delay. I have a Bluetooth somewhere around here, and I can hear it playing music. I don't know. It's so weird, but I don't know. Like I can still hear it. It's so crazy. I don't know. But I thought Easter was like always in April, no matter what. I thought it was always at least the second or third Sunday of April. But the wife was like, no, it can be in March, and it just depends on something. And I'm like, okay. So now, wow. Think about that. We turned 50 on April Fool's, man. This is April 1st, right? Yeah. That's crazy. April Fools. It ain't no April Fools. We actually turned 50. This is the 50th episode of This is KC Sports. That's no April Fools, man. That's no April Fools. I like to give everybody that's been a big part of this show a round of applause. Myself, the wife, Larry B, Jim B, Taryn Rodriguez, everybody, Ralph Cleese, everybody, man, Adam Cornick, the whole IE Sports Radio family, man. We got some cool stuff lined up. I'm working on some things. I'm going to try to change up the format here a little bit with This is KC Sports. I'm working on getting my media credentials, so hopefully that can be taken care of by training camp for the Chiefs. I can get up in there and ask me some questions to some of these players. I.e. Rashee Rce, what the hell are you thinking out there? No. Seriously, though, bro, what the hell's going on? Allegedly, right? Allegedly. We're going to say allegedly. If y'all haven't heard the news, 2 cars were speeding on the Dallas interstate highway, whatever you want to call it. I think it was a Lamborghini SUV or a Porsche SUV, something. I don't know. In a Corvette. Allegedly, one of the cars, I guess, when the police hit the license plate, it comes back to Kansas City's, pretty much Kansas City number 1 receiver last year, Rashee Rce, rookie receiver out of SMU. We drafted 2nd round, I believe. Yeah, so it came back to him allegedly. And that for some hours, the police he was wanted for questioning because this little racing stunt on the highway, and I'm thinking it was in Dallas. I believe that's where he stays somewhere. Caused a couple cars it caused a couple car accident. All right. Thankfully, no one died from this. It's stupid. Look, from what I read, I don't know. I'm not a racer, but from what I read, like, you can take your car to a racetrack for about $50, 50 to $100, and have the time of your life and only have to worry about injuring yourself. All right? Please be responsible. Okay? Do the right thing. Spike Lee says, do the right thing. All right? If there's things out there that you can do to prevent injuring other people so that you can have a good time, by all means exercise those options. It's the right thing to do. Seriously. So allegedly, the car comes back to him. Now, no one knows if he was one of the drivers or not. It could have been uh, a buddy of his, or the car could have been stolen. I don't know. Okay, I don't have the answers. I don't know. I just know that it's a stupid situation to be a part of, especially when you don't have to be a part of it. Like, people don't understand. Look, man. One of the most beautiful things in life that we have, especially when you're living in a great nation like the United States, is option. Okay? That is one of the dude. When it comes to talking about freedom and stuff, having the option is the creme de la creme. Okay? It's the best, right? Like, that's what's beautiful about our nation, and that's what's beautiful about life in general, is that you have the option to do things. And if you have the option, pick the right ones that's not going to land you in a legal situation. Okay? Taryn Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen, says he hoped that we have an awesome show because what? It is the 50th anniversary episode. Let's clear that up. Not anniversary. We haven't been on for 50 years. It's our 50th episode, man. Shout out to Taryn Rodriguez. I get carried away sometimes. All right, no problem, Taryn, man. Tune in. You guys tune in when you can. I understand a lot of people still at work right now doing these hours. A lot of people are headed home. It's rush hour for a lot of people. Hey, y'all tune in, man. I'm gonna be here for an hour, so we got a lot to talk about. Like I said, we the city of champions. Teams are kicking butts here. I'm loving it. But we're just talking about the alleged accident that was on the interstate in Dallas or wherever it was, um, that has one of Kansas City Chiefs wide receivers' name in the mix. I tried to dig up some news prior to the show starting. I couldn't find much other than I've seen a few outlets that say that he has retained, he meaning Rashee Rce has retained legal counseling. Now that doesn't mean that he's guilty or anything. It just means that he wants to be represented um, to the best of the ability because he doesn't know the law. And hey, I want to make sure I protect myself from saying anything that's incriminating or stupid. So hopefully they figure things out. But like I said, um, it was a silly situation to be in. Hopefully, everything works itself out. If it, you know, if it is, if it is him, if it was his doing, dude, like, have we not learned from Henry Ruggs and other countless member players, coaches of the NFL doing shit like this that ruins careers? Like, I mean, you know, it's time to stop, bro. It's time to stop. You guys, dude, you get paid a substantial amount of money. Go to a racetrack, all right? And that's for whoever, man. All right, it's only 50 to $100. If you need it, I'll cash app your ass. Okay, seriously, man, seriously. But it's time to grow up and be responsible. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna come down on Rashee Rice because I don't have the full story. No one seems to have the full story right now. The beautiful investigators that's investigating this stuff are doing their due diligence and they're going over everything with a fine tooth comb. I'm sure of. and they're gonna let us know. So when they know, and that's all we can say on that matter. I just hope that he doesn't lie. Now that I think now that it's came out that no one died or anything like that, there may be a couple injuries, and I hope those people are all right. That's the main thing. But outside of that, Ralph Khalees in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the shout out on the 50th episode. So I hope that everybody is okay. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. And that I lost my train. That he doesn't lie to the organization, because that is one thing you cannot do is lie to Clark Hunt. He will send your ass. He will abolish you. All right, he will send you to the point of no return. Ask Kareem. Ask Kareem. All right. So keep it 100, man. I mean, you got to stand on it. They always talk about standing on business. If it's something you did, you got to stand on it, bro. You can't don't lie your way up out of it. So enough of that. Like I said, I'll keep you updated throughout this hour. If we get some more news, I see some people that I follow on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. They're saying, "What is Rashee Rce doing?" and all that stuff. Oh, okay. So it appears that there was supposed to be. Someone said, "What is Rashee Rce doing?" Somebody said, "Probably linking up with Chiefs of Holly." Jesus, what is man? People get on X, formerly known as Twitter app, and they just talk. I love Twitter. I love Twitter. Twitter is probably my favorite app, bro. Facebook is fine. Facebook is good if you want to keep up with family and friends that's like real close to you and all that stuff, and distance also. But typically Facebook's for people you see every day. All right. X, formerly known as Twitter, dude, you get on there, man, and can have a freaking blast with strangers, dude. People will say, shout out to Elon Musk, man, because people get on that damn app and just say whatever the hell they want to. And it be some of it is out of pocket, but a lot of it is hilarious as hell, bro. Like people just don't care, man. They don't. They do not care. Um, so we making messes here. So yeah. So as far as the show, we made it to 50 episodes. I'm ecstatic. I hope you are too. I'm happy, and I'm definitely appreciative of Larry B for reaching out and giving myself this opportunity. It's something I've always wanted to do. I just was a little too lazy to start it up, and it's crazy that Larry B just the universe, man. Universe put people. Look, I'm a firm believer in the universe, firm believer in time. I believe that's what controls life is time in the universe, because space is nothing but time. Everything happens like that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean fast when I'm snapping. I mean everything in space happens. If you ever notice, space, it's not sporadic. Space happens, like on a schedule or some shit. Like it's crazy. So man, Larry B, man, put me on, and I appreciate it. So I'm gonna try to my best not to let the brother down, and we're gonna push this show into another stratosphere, man, and try to make it the biggest, best show that we can. And that's what I'm gonna work on, man. That's what I'm gonna work on. I know life can get in the way and schedules and all that stuff, but I'm gonna get myself some more equipment. A better mic right now. I'm just doing this through the MacBook. You know what I'm saying? But there's some things I've been eyeballing, and I was gonna get them last year, and I kind of just held off because everything was kind of up in the air with me still. Um, but Larry B is trying to make the IE Sports Radio umbrella into a household name and bring you content from every part of the U.S. Man. Uh, as far as I know, hell, probably out of the country too. But you're gonna get your sports fix no matter what, and that's the goal. And so we trying to do that. And that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna make sure. So yeah, 50th episode. I'm happy. We here, y'all. We here. So we're gonna keep you updated, like I said, with the Rashee Rce situation. I don't know what's gonna happen, but here go, just like that. 5 minutes ago. I wish I had a breaking. That's gonna be my next thing. Breaking news. I got this. Lightning. There you go. 5 minutes ago, according to I believe what ESPN Adam Schefter, somebody's Adam Schefter. Rashee Rce, Royce West. On behalf of Rashee Rce, his thoughts are with everyone impacted by the automobile accident on Saturday. Rashee is cooperating with local authorities and will take all necessary steps to address the situation responsibly, and all requests for comment can be directed to his attorney, Mr. Royce West of West and Associates, LLP. And that is all. That is all that it says. So, it's true. He did retain legal counseling. Somebody said if Rashee Rce released a statement saying April Fools, he will be in the clear. I told you, man. X, formerly known as Twitter, bro, it's I don't know. So we'll see. I mean, I don't like how this is reading, because his thoughts are with everyone impacted. If I had to read that and had to stab at it, that sounds like responsibility, accountability. I mean, ew. I don't know. We're gonna try to. We're gonna wait because, like I said, everything is alleged, man. All right. We don't know. I wasn't there. You wasn't there. Unless you were there. Maybe you were there. Somebody had a dash cam footage, so somebody was there. Clearly there was a few people there because it was like a 4 to 6 car accident. So, somebody knows somebody. We're going to take a real quick break. You are rocking with the 50th episode of This is KC Sports on IE Sports Radio. Your direct feed for all that is sports. We'll be right back. And we're going to probably jump into some, after the break, we're going to jump into some, probably a little bit of, we'll probably continue, not on Rashee Rce, but maybe we'll just go ahead and continue a little bit with the Chiefs because, dude, we in draft month, baby. It's April 1. Couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the draft, man. Days is rolling. Told you, time controls everything. Be right back.
IE Sports Radio fans, it's your boy, the SoCal Saint, the host of the premier professional wrestling podcast online today, the IE Elite Wrestling Show. If you're a fan and have a passion for the world of professional wrestling, this is the show for you. I take you inside the ropes with all the athleticism, high-flying, and hard-hitting action, and then we take it backstage with all the backstage drama and backstabbing that goes on in the world of professional wrestling today. If something's going on in the world of professional wrestling, rest assured, the SoCal Saint knows what's going on, and he's going to let you know too. If you're a fan, check us out every Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, only on IE Sports Radio. The IE Elite Wrestling Show, your direct feed for all that is professional wrestling, on the only network that is your direct feed for all that is sports. Check us out.
What's good, fight fans? It's your boy, Marcus Los Rate, here to give you what you want, here to give you what you need. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm coming to you live, straight from your mama's basement with a crispy, awesome white tea. We're coming to you live every Tuesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Powered by IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Sports fans, do you like teams that are tough, cities that are tougher, and fan bases that are passionate about their teams? How about teams that are historic and stadiums that are iconic? Then you belong in Chicago, and you need to check out Chi-Town Weekly. Join me, Adam Kernan, every week as we keep up with all things Chicago sports. Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, Cubs, White Sox. We'll cover them all, plus more. The Windy City is always buzzing, and we'll keep you up on all the big games and major stories. So tune in to Chi-Town Weekly every week right here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to This is KC Sports. I'm your man, Bishop. That's right, this is our 50th episode, baby. Before the break, we were just talking a little bit about Rashee Rce situation, the rookie receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, not really a rookie anymore, you know, been here for 4 years. So, there was a pretty jacked up situation or a car accident over the weekend, I believe, that has his name tied into it. And before the break, we had read a statement that was released allegedly by his attorney, Mr. Royce West. That statement, for those of you who didn't hear, was reported by Adam Schefter. It goes like this. On behalf of Rashee Rce, his thoughts are with everyone impacted by the automobile accident on Saturday. Rashee is cooperating with local authorities and will take all necessary steps to address this situation responsibly. Any and all requests. Dude, why did I just say that like that? Any and all requests for comment can be directed to his attorney, Mr. Royce West of West and Associates, LLP. That was released or reported on and released by Adam Schefter roughly about 15 minutes ago. Yeah, man. Prayers out to the families that was impacted by all that stuff. Man, look here, Taryn. Taryn Rodriguez on the IE Sports chat said, hoping if Rice gets off scot-free, he should learn a lesson from this. If he doesn't get off free, Rice is fried / cooked. Rice is definitely going to be chicken fried rice. I like chicken fried rice, so yeah, you got to go with that. Ladies and gentlemen, Jim B is in the building, wishing us a happy 50th episode. Thank you, Jim B. And just notice the man, the myth, the muscle, who's looking all jacked in his profile pic while rocking out the guitar chords, shredding. What do they call it? They shredding the guitar chords, something like that. Hey, Larry, man, can you play almost anything on the guitar? Like, I don't know. I feel like what song is that? I don't know. I can't think right now. But the man in charge of everything, Larry B, is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. It's a Red Hot Chili Pepper song, Larry B, and I swear, man, it has one of the. I love the bass groove on it. I think it might be. Is it Under the Bridge? Let's see here. See if I can hear it real quick. I mean, I like Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I do. I love. I think it's that song Under the Bridge where they come in with. Yeah, man, that's the bass. If Larry B, if you listening, that's the bass, right? That's what you play. That that right there, man. I could just loop that, bro, all day and just listen to that intro. Doom, 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 doom. Anyway, so yeah, Rashee Rce attorney has spoke out, Mr. Royce West. So if y'all got any damn questions or comments or issues with what happened Saturday, you direct them to Mr. Royce West and with West and Associates at LLP. That's what he said on X, formerly known as Twitter. He didn't say it like that, but y'all can go there and read it. Adam Schefter got it up. So speaking of that, speaking of the Chiefs, since we're going to keep it there for a little bit, it's draft time, man. It's we coming up, man. What is it, April 20 something? Yeah, NFL draft, man. It's crazy. The season literally just ended, bro, and here we are talking about the NFL draft, which is going to take place in Detroit, good old Motor City, and April 25th and April 27th. I should try to go, man. I didn't even go to the draft when it was here in KC, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I should go because I didn't go when it was here. So I'm telling you, your boy get lazy. I don't like dealing with a lot of people around me all the time. Like I'm cool. I can handle it. I'd rather not. I'd rather sit back and watch everybody else get trampled. So yeah. So I kind of correlate the two, the NFL draft and Rashee Rice, because it's starting to feel like Chiefs Kingdom. For those of you out there who know, who's not a bandwagon, this kind of puts us in that eerie same spot. This is kind of that eerie. It's weird. Look like history could be repeating itself, where we have our number one receiver, because technically Rashee Rice was our number one receiver last year, not counting my man Killer Kale, Killer Trav. But it kind of puts us in this eerie spot, like history's repeating itself, because the whole issue for those of you who don't know, Chiefs ended up with McCole Hardman because Tyreek Hill had an off-field altercation that pretty much no one knew what was going to become of it. No one knew what was going to happen. So the Chiefs was kind of forced to draft a wide receiver sooner than we wanted to. We really wasn't looking for a wide receiver, first round, or I believe was when we drafted McCole. And there's a good chance that Brett Veach probably wasn't looking for one this year neither. But that could be not true. He could have his eye, because there's a few receivers in the draft that's about that business. But so Chiefs Kingdom, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen now with the whole Rashee Rice alleged car need for speed? I don't even know what you want to call it. All right. Indy 500, whatever. Okay. Formula, whatever you want to call it, dude. What do you think is going to happen now? Because I don't know if they can still suspend him just for having his name in the mix. I don't know. The NFL is weird because you had a few players' names get brought up last year who never received a suspension. Oh, we remember. We goddamn remember. We know. Joe Mixon, I believe, is one of them. I don't think he got suspended. Oh boy, I can't think his damn name. God damn it. I can't think of his damn name. Bonnie. Von Miller didn't get suspended. So we're watching you. But all else, whatever. Anywho. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think we're going to have to draft a receiver in the first round? I mean, I kind of had my eye on one anyway. I wouldn't mind Troy Franklin out of Oregon. A lot of people were saying Xavier Worthy. I'm about to say Xavier Howard. A lot of people were saying Xavier Worthy. What's the other kid? 80 Mitchell or 80 something like that. I don't know. I like Troy Franklin. I've watched enough Oregon games. I'm feeling Franklin if we can grab him at 32. I'm feeling him. But yeah, I just want to know, Chiefs Kingdom, man. Y'all can hit me up on Twitter with your response. At XRunners. And just let me know. Or you can hit us up. Of course, you can always chime in here on the Spreaker app, Spreaker, Spreake, Aura. Or like I said, you can hit us up on X, formerly known as Twitter, at this is KC _IESR. Tell us what you think, man. Like, do we now draft a new? I need my permit test. Do we now draft a new receiver? Or, sorry, we have some rude people walk in here. Or do we just, wait it out and see what happens? I don't know. Maybe, I'm sure they was going to draft a receiver anyway. But my thing is, were they going to draft one, or now is Brett Veach going to have to draft one sooner than he wanted to in this year's draft? So that's what I want to know. Gosh, people. It's messed my whole flow up. Do we want to break right? We were doing so well for the 50th. Here we go. It's the 50th. I guess I shouldn't expect anything less. This is the 50th. Crazy stuff should happen, right? All right, cool. We're going to keep rolling there. Cameraman, keep rolling. Keep taping. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I know we need a left tackle still. unless the Chiefs is gonna. Well, I don't think Donovan Smith got picked up yet. So unless the Chiefs is gonna re-sign him, which you never know because you just. Oh wait, yeah, you kind of just don't know, man. You don't know because whoa, wait a minute. Oh, no, that's old. Yeah, you just kind of don't know until you kind of get closer and closer to draft day, and then you kind of still really don't know until you get closer and closer training camp, really, and you kind of still don't know until you in training camp and bodies start to drop because of injuries, which always happen. We're gonna knock on some wood. I think this should be wood. We're gonna knock on some of that. Cause I hope we don't have any injuries. Not many, if any. I prefer none in training camp and everyone come out healthy. Uh Big news, I guess you could say big news, which was shocking. And then we're gonna probably be done with the Chiefs here. There's not much, uh, you know, there's not much going on with the Chiefs at this moment. But something interesting had happened, last week. The Chiefs signed a rugby player, which it's not unheard of. Teams have done it in the past. Signed some and like most recent past. When I say past, they signed rugby players, and they never really transitioned too well, from what I hear. Um, Reese Zammit I believe is his name. He's like I said, he's a rugby player. He's I'm up in the air on this one. We'll see. We'll see. It's from what I hear. I don't know why it's so tough for rugby players to transition, but from what I hear is that it can be difficult for them to transition from rugby to the NFL. And partly is because I know that they do kind of weird passes in rugby. I watched a couple of his highlights, and it's the strangest thing. It's the strangest thing. But damn, are those some tough ass guys? Those are some. They're and women, because I'm sure it's women rugby players. I don't watch rugby, so I don't know much about the sport. But whoever the hell plays rugby, salute. Okay, because you are tougher than nails. There's no pads. There's nothing. You get bopped. You slide around on the field. All right, that's all I saw. And they like to slide around on the field for fun. All right, so we'll see what happens. Re-examine. If he can make it to the 53-man roster, I a lot of people are speculating that this signing is because of the kickoff rule changes, right? Where they're now making it like the UFL. I just saw my first UFL game yesterday. XFL, UFL, whatever the hell. I wasn't a fan. I didn't care. Okay, I know one of them had like the whole crazy camera angles and all that crap. Sometimes I could suffer from vertigo. I'm good. I don't want it. But I watched a couple of minutes of it, and I saw the kickoff for the first time. Their kickoff in the UFL, or whichever one was on Saturday or whatever. Yeah, I don't know, man. You kick the ball off, nobody can move until the ball actually lands in the landing zone. Which hopefully the player should be able to catch it. And as soon as the player touches it, then everybody can move. Is that right? Something like that? I don't know. if that's the case, then I see why they signed Reese Zammit or Reese Lightning, as the Chiefs Kingdom has already gave him a nickname, Reese Lightning. Because if you go watch his rugby highlights, dude is a badass. He is a badass. Okay, I don't know. We'll see how all this work out. I don't know. I don't know. They're aging the hell out of my coach, Big Red, Andy, aka Andy Reid, with all his off the field antics, and I don't know. So that's what we're gonna wrap up Chiefs Kingdom news. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit about the other teams that are winning. Yes. Sporting KC, Royals, and KC Current. They are out here destroying teams right now. I don't know if the Royals win the other day was a fluke. What was it, 11-0? We're going to talk about it. I don't know. I hope it wasn't. I hope that they understand the mission and what the hell they're trying to get done. I wish they could have won on opening day. But, you know, you lose 2, you win 1. I guess that's still good, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. This is the 50th episode of This is KC Sports, live and direct on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Are you a fan of Buffalo sports? Are you thinking of changing loyalties and becoming a Buffalo sports fan? Do you even know where Buffalo is on the map? Did you know Canada is closer to Buffalo than New York City? Welcome to the Buffalo Huddle, every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. I'm your host, Patty Bax. This is a podcast designed for you, the passionate sports fan. I know you love your sports. Who doesn't? I cover Buffalo sports and so much more by bringing in the human elements. I call it Buffalo Sports with a Twist. Join me as we take a journey into the world of Buffalo sports. I guarantee you'll fall in love with Buffalo just like I did. Each week we start with an inspiration, question of the day, a Buffalo fun fact, and our weekly challenge to you, the listener. Come huddle up with me. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 4 p.m. Pacific Coast Time for the Buffalo Huddle with Patty Bax on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. As we say in Buffalo, go Bills!
Hello, sports fans. It's me, your boy Larry B, and I want to walk you through the world of sports. No, not just the mainstream major TV deal type sports, although those are important too. But let me be your guide for your journey of all sports, from college to the pros, the minors, and everything in between. Each week, we are talking sports galore with true diehards just like you from a hardcore fan's perspective that's sure to quench your thirst around leagues you may know all too well and some you may even discover here. That's right, sports fans. If you love sports of all kinds, enjoy hearing amazing sports stories, and respect all sports because you know how difficult any of them can be to play or compete in, then this is your show. Join me, your boy Larry B, on the defining moment each week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports, and let the sports come to you.
What's up, everybody? This is Taryn Rodriguez. Are you a fan of volleyball? Are you a fan of Thunder Spikes? Then I have the show for you, Set Point, where I cover NCAA men's and women's volleyball, high school boys and girls volleyball, beach volleyball, and even professional volleyball. Catch the action every week here on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports.
You're listening to This is KC Sports with Bishop on IE Sports Radio, your direct feed for all that is sports. Is that louder?
Welcome everybody back to This is KC Sport. We are celebrating our 50th episode today. Just got a text message here. Kansas City, we are in a tornado watch until 11 p.m. Yes, springtime here in the Midwest, baby. Tornado season. I know y'all think we're nuts as hell, but I love it, man. I'm going to tell y'all a story real quick, man. A few years ago, probably back in like 2015, had to be 2015, I was a cable technician for a cable company here. Some of y'all probably heard of Spectrum, but before it was Spectrum, it was Time Warner Cable. We had a tornado out here in Lee Summit, which is the suburbs of Kansas City pretty much. And it was, I mean, I don't think no one got hurt. You know, it kind of did a little damage, not a lot. But it was the first tornado I've actually seen in person. And I kind of knew it was happening. It is true. The sky does turn green a little bit. I was working at a house, at a customer house. I was doing some, I think, installing another cable outlet or something like that. And it was wind. I went out to my van and I'm like, it's windy. It's windy as hell. And next thing you know, the wind just stopped. And then it got hot as hell. Like, there was no wind. Okay? Zero. And it just got real warm. And my wife pulled up on me. She was like, hey, you know, there's a tornado, you know, watch or warning or whichever one is the, you know, the one that take cover because shit's about to go down. And I'm like, yeah, look at the sky. I'm like, you know, you get out of here, go, you know, go home. And so I finished up the job, and TVs and stuff in the customer house are just going crazy. So I finish up the job, I leave. Sure enough, this damn thing is in Lee Summit at this point. And it's at Unity Village. And I drive up to a street called Tudor and Independence Avenue. And I'm sitting in my work van. And I'm looking at the sky. I'm like, what the hell is this big ass? Like, I knew what it was, but in my mind, I'm like, what the hell is this big ass cloud? You know, we know what funnel clouds look like, right, folks? Okay. and it's moving real slow. All right, it's moving slow. And I get out my van. I already know y'all crazy. I'm crazy. Y'all, yeah, tornado chasers. Y'all think they crazy. Yeah, storm chasers. Whatever. So I get out my van, and I BS you not. You look at this funnel cloud, and it's moving real slow. Real slow. I've never seen like this before in my life. And that's what made me decide to stop and get out and look at it. It's right above me, dude. Okay? If it would have dropped, my ass was grass. So I'm looking at it, and I swear to God, you can see, I shouldn't say I swear to God, but you can see lightning inside of this thing. Okay? It's huge. And you can see lightning, like, mess around in there. I don't know how it works. I don't know. And all I heard it was like, as it's spinning real slow, at least it appeared to be slow. All you hear is whoop, 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 whoop. That's all I was hearing from this thing. I'm like, what the hell? And I just got in my van and took off because I'm like, all right, this thing dropped. It's over. It's over. So I had to get the hell out of Dodge. And shortly after that, where it was at, it did drop. And it hit like over where the high school, Lee Summit North High School is, and it hit their firework trailer because it was close to in 4th of July. So it hit their firework trailer. You know, they set up for the fundraiser. Yada yada yada. Anywho, it was awesome. It was awesome. I had it on video. I can't find the video. I don't know. It was in the phone that I had. I don't even think I saved it to Google at the time. I don't know. I can't find it. I wish I had it because I was literally sitting there recording this thing on my phone as it spun above me, dude. That's probably like one of the best images I could have probably sold to the news or something. I don't know. Anywho, so welcome back, man. This is KC Sports. This is KC. Trust me, this is KC Sports. This is not KC weather. Okay. So, Jim B says, years ago I was driving in front of a tornado. I was probably 19 or 20. I drove my ass off to go home. Didn't want that thing catching me. I get it. I understand. Oh, dude, that is hilarious. That's hilarious. The Royals, man, took care of business yesterday. 11-0 as they took care of the Twins. The Twins was threatening to sweep the 3-game series. I'm glad they didn't. Royals beat the brakes off of them. That was fun to watch. Brady Singer came out there and did his thing. I believe my man had 10 strikeouts. Today, maybe 5:35 p.m., we should get a bat off between the Royals and Baltimore. Oh, wait. Oh, they're in Baltimore. Never mind. Yep. Should be done. I don't know what the weather is against the Orioles. So, yep. Cool. KC Current. The women in teal. Saturday, March 30th, took care of Angel City Football Club 4-2 full time. Guess what the standings are right now? Guess what the standings are in the NWSL right now? Right now, at this moment, KC Current, number one. Number one. Yes, they are number one. Yes, they are. Paige said, and he's been chasing that adrenaline ever since. That's right, dear. You know it. You know it, Paige. You know. I love it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. She's right. I have been chasing it ever since that day because you see it and it's unbelievable, man. It's amazing when you see something like that because we all see lightning in the sky. You know, you see lightning shoot across and dance across the sky, but you've never seen lightning isolated to a big ass funnel cloud. And I've never seen that before, and it was amazing. Sporting KC took care of business March 30th against Toronto, 3-1 full time. Man, Sporting KC currently sits in the 6th place. one notch below Houston Dynamo. I always want to call them Houston Dynamite. They're Houston Dynamo. I don't know why I would do that. One notch below them, man. Hey, safe to say we should make the playoffs again. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, man, I love it. I'm now that I know that we're under a watch until 11 p.m., guess where I'm about to go? Outside. I'm going to find it or get close. I just want to see. It's amazing watching the weather change, man. Like, dude, life is serious as hell, enough. And when you get to see things like that, I don't know. It was life-changing to me to see it because I've never seen a tornado before. I've always heard people say that Jim B said it is fascinating. I wasn't about to make my car coffin though. Hey, real talk, Jim B. Real talk, for real. Man, I just brought the music in. On that note, I think we're gonna wrap it. Hey, I appreciate all y'all for tuning in to This Is KC Sports 50th episode. I promise y'all, man, I'm working on some things. I got a lot of ideas. I told Larry B months ago, probably almost a year ago now, that I had an idea for Planet Jerky, and I still have it. I just didn't I haven't put it together yet. I swear. I promise you, man. I get lazy, and it's weird. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Paige, Larry B, Jim B, Ralph Felice, Turn Rodriguez, the whole IE Sports Radio family. I got it, man. I'm gonna put it together. Paige heard it. She thought it was a little corny, but it's all G. I told her sometimes that corny works. So. Y'all take care out there. Be blessed. Be safe if y'all in the Kansas City area.